from the old firehouse in beautiful downtown North Manchester, Indiana. It's Good Night with Christopher Blue. Now here's your host, Christopher Blue!
Hello and welcome to Good Night with Christopher Blue. I'm Christopher Blue, and this is the start of the final week of Season 1. Oh, it's been such a great season, such a great time doing this show. But we're going to celebrate this week in the future. So we'll get to that later. But for now, we are going to be playing a board game. We're going back to the Rivals series, and of course, I'm going to face my greatest rival of all, Weaver. Hey, bud.
How you doing?
Oh, you're eating. Wonderful. Here's this for you, Reverb. I'm going to use this mic. Bring it out in front of us. Yeah. All right. Speaking of Weaver, real quick, this is the last week people can get this shirt. Go to the link in the description to get this wonderful Reverb or Weaver shirt based on a news story.
Before Wayne bullied me.
Yeah, Wayne 15, right? Oh, love it. Anyway, so get the shirt. This is the last week you can get it. It'll be going off the market. Reverb, we are back to our Rivals series. We've played, we've played Monopoly.
And sorry.
We've played Sare. I feel like we played one more. Monopoly and Sare. Maybe we haven't. I don't know. We are now playing Clue, which I know I say this about a lot of board games, but this is one of my all-time favorite games. I've been told you've never played Clue before.
Never.
So you are at a slight disadvantage. But
never even saw the movie.
Well, I don't think I've even seen the movie, so that's okay. Clue Rivals is played a little differently than regular Clue. I don't think that's going to work, buddy. Oh, no. But I'll help guide you through. I'm a fair man, so I won't cheat. I'm going to play as the blue piece, which in Clue, that means I'm Mrs. Peacock. You'll be the red piece. You muted it. There you go. You're the red piece, so that means you're Miss Scarlet. Yes, that's a weapon. In this version, you have to get to a person, a weapon, or a location before you can make any sort of accusation. And then you have to make sure that that person, weapon, or location that you landed on is part of your accusation. Also, unlike regular Clue, you only state 2 items instead of the 3. So, before we confuse you anymore, let's just get to playing. It does say the younger player goes first. So Reverb, which one of us goes first? Oh, okay. Yes, I am younger than Reverb. All right, here we go. I get to move 1 space. I cannot move diagonally, so I'm going to just move here. And I can't make an accusation because I didn't land on a space. Reverb, it is your turn.
So I can just go whichever way except diagonal?
Yeah, you cannot go diagonal, and you cannot move through me. So you have to... You have 2 options. 4. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and... You don't have to move your full 4. You can stop on 3 if you want to stop there to make an accusation.
I'm going to go 4 and let you make the first accusation so I can learn.
Okay, wonderful. 6, but I'm only going to need 1. All right. Mrs. Peacock.
Oh, you mine then?
Yes, these are your cards. So make sure you're looking at those when I accuse. So I'm going to say Mrs. Peacock with the wrench. Do you have Mrs. Peacock or the wrench? And you don't want to let me see your cards.
Okay, so
if you have Mrs. Peacock or the wrench, you lay one of those cards down. All right, you do have Mrs. Peacock, and that stays on the board. So now we know Mrs. Peacock is not the murderer. I've cleared myself. All right, it is your turn. Three. One, 2. All right, you're stopping at 2, and that is the candlestick. So one of your 2 things has to be the candlestick. Now you just say a person or a location.
Professor Plum.
Professor Plum or the candlestick. If I have one of those, I need to lay it down. Or if I... just saying as a blanket thing, just in case, let's say you had Mrs. Peacock and the wrench, you only had to lay one of them down. We will go ahead and lay down the candlestick. So we know it wasn't Mrs. Peacock with the candlestick. I'm going to move 5. 1, 2, I'm going to stop at 3. One of them has to be the rope, and I'm going to say it was Dr. Orchid with the rope. Do you have Dr. Orchid or the rope? Okay. Interesting. Your turn to go.
2. Miss Scarlet.
That's what you landed on, Miss Scarlet? Okay. And then name a location or a weapon.
The wrench.
Miss Scarlet with the wrench. We'll go here. Whittling down the weapons. Okay.
Okay, so none of these are the weapon then?
Correct. The weapon, the person, and the location are all in here, which means none of them are in our hands. 2. I can't make an accusation. Okay. Am I on the right spot? Yeah, there we go. All right, go ahead. Roll.
My mouth is making sounds.
Yes. 5.
4.
Okay. Professor Plum with what? Or where?
A lead pipe.
The lead pipe. Here we are. 3. I'm going to say a Dr. Orchid. At the sofa.
No.
You don't have the Dr. Orchid or the sofa?
No.
Okay. It is your turn. So that is the wrench. Yep.
And so now I just name someone?
Name someone or somewhere.
Colonel Mustard.
Colonel Mustard with the wrench. There we go. Okay. One. That doesn't do anything for me.
And so, how do we guess?
If you think you have it, you have to make it to the body. Oh, okay. You think you have it. One. That does not help me at all. Okay. 6. All right. You made it to the body. What?
Wait, is that still touching the body?
You have to be in the center of the body. So just go ahead and go to the center of the body. You had it. All right. So you're making your final guess?
Yeah.
Say it out loud.
Mr. Plum with the lead wrench.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh, no.
Before I let you screw this up for yourself. Professor Plum is right there.
Oh, no. Okay. I'm dumb.
So I will let you take it back.
Appreciate it.
Okay. But
right, so
that was your turn, so now
Okay.
it's my turn. Where'd the die go? Right here. All right. We'll just go here. And I will say, let's go. So the revolver has to be one. I'll say Mr. Green with the revolver. So you place down green or revolver.
Or
if you don't have green or revolver, then
I'm just curious, what if I have both?
you just place one.
Just one.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Go ahead and it's your turn.
Am I allowed to guess again? Or do I have to
No, you have to move at least one space. So, you can't stay where you're at.
1, 2?
No.
No? Okay.
I did read that in the rules. You cannot move back to a space that you were already on.
Okay.
So, 2. 1, 2. All right. I'm throwing this out. I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. I believe it is Miss Scarlet with the at the sofa with the revolver. Now, I know you made a comment about what if I had both, but I'm assuming that was just to throw me off, and that's what I'm trying. So, Miss Scarlet, I shouldn't be showing you these yet, with the sofa, with the revolver, is incorrect. So, I lose, but you have a chance right now to guess. And if you guess it right, you win. If you guess it wrong, we both lose, and this is an unsatisfying episode.
All right. Miss Scarlet, coffee table, and the lead pipe.
The sofa was the correct answer. So we both lose. But this was a fun two-player version of Clue, in my opinion. You haven't played the regular version, but we have to remedy that here soon. What did you think of Clue Rivals?
You know, that wasn't terrible.
Is it something you'd play again?
I think so, yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. We got this just like the rest of the Rivals games at Dollar General. I'm sure you can look at your local dollar stores. But that's our show. Thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. Don't forget to ring that bell so you get notified whenever we upload new content. Until next time, good night, my sweet baby angels. I'll see you tomorrow.